Live from Studio 6B in the Fimplejamat Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels,
the Labor Day special.
live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Stop the hammering.
Pran Funkels, Labor Day special. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to Lawrence for the assist. Hang on a second here. Just noticed original sound, which I just made sure was on, got turned off for no particular reason. Thanks, Zoom. Welcome to the show. Hope you can hear me there before I turned that on, but thanks to Lawrence for the assistance on the intro there. It's Labor Day. And, stop hammering. Don't do manual labor. That's the one thing you're not supposed to be doing on the Labor Day special. God damn it. Dumb motherfucker. Put that fucking hammer down. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Well, let's all take a moment and meditate while we stare at Chuck Woolery in the middle of, well, the side of a Scrabble board there. He's saying You can't see his thumbs, but he's impersonating the Fonz. Well, got a new number list tonight. And not gonna go super late, of course, this being a school night for us. Most of us around here, probably. By around here, I mean this stream, listening and doing it and all that. And I'm in a weird mood. It's been a weird day. So, now I'll tell you, and maybe I shouldn't tell you, but I am dealing with a bit of an issue here. I ate some hummus today, and then I ate some cabbage, and it's not going well due to that combination. I think one or the other I'd be okay, but having some, as Claire would say, some ballooning going on. But yeah, I know, TMI. Too much inflammation. By the way, as a kid or a teenager, when I saw Wayne's World, and there's that scene with Chris Farley as the security guard, and then Wayne says, for a security guard, he sure was full of information, but for some reason, and maybe I heard Patrick say this, or one of his friends, I don't know, but they said inflammation, so in my head, like, I thought that's what the movie quote actually was for a long time, and I haven't seen that movie in a long time either. It seems like it had a similar thing to Ghostbusters, where Comedy Central or whatever cable channel would show the sequel like all the fucking time, but never show the first one. So like, I've seen Wayne's World 2 and Ghostbusters 2 probably 5 times more than I've seen the originals. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was inflammation, like he's, you know, inflamed or whatever, but no, he's just saying information. I watched that clip recently because I was thinking about that. I was listening to a podcast, probably Fly on the Wall or something, where they brought up that part. And, yeah. Anyway. So there's that. I know, BB was in the chat. I don't know if are you still there, BB? Angry Musicman's in the chat now. He wants that Sports Illustrated football phone. Personally, I'd rather have the sneaker phone that Rob Morrow is trying to sell us. I think it was him on that commercial. He did a lot of commercials before and after being on, or before, during, and after, I think, Northern Exposure. And then he did Quiz Show. I think he was in that movie, which I don't think I've ever actually seen all the way through. And then he's not done a lot. Well, I'm sure he has, but I ain't seen it, so it doesn't count as anything, you know. If I haven't seen it, it doesn't exist, which means all of the Godfather movies, so many classic films don't exist to me because I haven't seen them. And that's, you know why? Because I'm so fucking cool. Hey, are you impressed with what I haven't seen? I don't think it's that cool, really. I just the movies that I've seen, like a lot of my life I've spent only watching comedy movies. Like, if I'm gonna commit to 90 minutes or longer, I feel like I've always felt like I want to laugh, but I realize that's narrow-minded, and I have a huge... There's even comedies that I've never actually watched all the way through. Spinal Tap, I think I've seen pretty much the whole movie just in clips, that, you know, but I've never actually just sat down and watched it unedited all the way through. Obviously I need to, you know, that's high ranking on my list of movies to watch all the way through. Now, I've heard there's a thing with the amps, and that they go up to 11? You heard about that? Anyway, I'm rambling, I guess. Like I said, it's a weird night for me. And obviously Mike's not here, nor is Kira or anyone else. But I got a number list, and I'm gonna start calling, I guess. Is that what we do here? Do we make calls? Anyone in the chat want to answer that question? I'm setting myself up here. Anyway, let's take a look at our number list. Now, I think there's some numbers I didn't call the other night. I think I didn't get to all of them on Kira's list. I muted to burp there. Once again, hummus and then cabbage. And that's, you know, the burping is not the unpleasant part, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm not gonna go blue and talk about the farting that's going on, you know. But it's my goal that you don't hear any of it. So I think I'm going to finish off the list that I don't think I finished on the last show first. And I think I called this number, but I'm not positive, and I'm curious, and I just want to make sure. And let's see what happens.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes?
I was just looking for the retarded sheriff. Is she available?
The what?
The retarded sheriff. I was told this was her phone number.
A retarded sheriff.
Yes,
Is that
ma'am.
what you said?
Yes.
No, we have no one here like that.
Oh. What about the recurring fuzzball? Is that available? She just sounded like the retarded sheriff when she said hello, so I thought I would ask. Oh, I'm gonna mute. Okay. Well, there's gonna be some muting tonight, intermittently. And sorry about that. But if we were a lower brow show, I wouldn't mute. But, you know. I'm just gonna talk about it constantly instead, you know. Anyway. I don't know if I think we called last night. Now someone called, or not last night, the night before. Someone was calling us back privately over and over and saying, stop calling my number. Hopefully it's not this lady, and hopefully that if it does happen, then I'll block it, I guess. But I'm gonna move on. I guess I might call her back later and double check that she's not the retarded sheriff. And if you're not familiar, that's it's a soundboard that we enjoy using on this show. I don't think someone else made it, I'm pretty sure, but we've used it on this show a lot. It's a good one, you know. But chances are, if you're listening to this, you probably know who the retarded sheriff soundboard is. Alright, let's go to the next number in the list. This is a product line that I'd like to try. I heard it's easy to use. And it was going to be sent to me free.
American Home Shield. Don't worry, D-Warranty.
Thank you for calling American Home Shield. Para continuar en español, presione 9. To purchase or renew a home warranty, press 1. To request service or check the status of an existing You have reached the Consumer Sales Department after hours.
Yeah, I guess they don't want that sale too bad, do they? They don't get any coffee from Mr. Baldwin. That was a movie I've seen. Coffee is for people who stay up only. Okay. We might have called that last night. I don't know. We got a lot... I'm sorry. Night before last. But we got a lot of those that... like we're getting these days. And it's, you know... it's the way of the future. Or is it wave of the future? There's a movie I've seen. Yeah, it's just, you know. Kira uploaded a call from 8 years ago, and it's just it's a classic, and it's Justin doing it. It's called Sesame Steak, and it's just you know, it's so hard to get a call like that these days, and the main reason being you have to get someone with, not only with a couple of wits to rub together, but a couple of shits to give. And, you know, that's what we got on that call. When you get people that are just a fucking robot that has a script, and, you know, we get when we do get answers, we get that, or we get a lot of stuff that used to be 24 hours and they just don't give a shit anymore, and they're not. I guess they didn't sell enough stuff at night. I don't know. But, yeah, there's just less and less actual conversations that happen on these order lines nowadays. And we do get some, you know, so it's refreshing, but it's just harder to come by. But, you know, we press on like our nails from Lee, you know. It's what we do at Pran Funkels. We press on nails. Teacher lady likes those 9-inch ones. Have you heard that "fuck you like an animal" song, hun? I like that part where he samples that Shout song by that Tears for Fears. Anyway, yeah, so it used to be a lot easier to make a call to an order line for a product. And it's not now, but it is what it is, you know. Let's make another call.
Hey, this is Austin. Please leave me a voicemail or shoot me a text and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hi, Greg gave me your phone number and said you're a big fan of the commish, and I had the entire series on VHS I recorded back when it was on, and thought you might be interested in buying I could dub you off a copy of them if you want. About $25, I think's a fair value on today's marketplace. Anyhow, give me a call back and I'll see if Roger wants to suck your dick. 402-882-2083 is our home phone that you can reach me and Roger at. Thank you. What do I press to hang it up and send it? Two voices. Okay. I hope he enjoys that. That was a pretty good one. That was a good message I just left, wasn't it? I like that message a lot. Alright. Here's the last one on the old, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be offensive. It's a list from a couple of days ago. It's not that old, really. It looks good for its age.
Please hold while we connect your call.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Thank you for calling Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. How may I direct your call?
Hi, my name is Rick. I was calling to inquire about the remodel.
Okay, not a problem. My name is Alicia, and I can certainly help you. What's a good phone number for you, just in case we get disconnected, Rick?
402-882-2083.
Thank you so much for that. And what is your zip code so I can verify that you are in our service area?
63032.
63032. Perfect. You're certainly in our service area. And what is it that you have in the bathroom now? Is it a tub shower combination or a standing shower?
Yes, it's a tub with the shower head thing.
Gotcha,
And there's a
gotcha.
laminate.
And do you know what the...
There's a laminate part to it as well.
Got it. And do you know what the tub itself is made out of? Is that a fiberglass, ceramic, clawfoot, or a garden tub?
It is fiberglass, I believe.
Got it. Any
And-
tiles at all?
Well, I believe Craig would be the one to ask about that. You want to hold on? I'll ask him.
Oh yeah, take your time.
Hang on. Okay, Craig was asking a question for you, if it was, is it licensed and bonded and all that?
Yes, of course.
Oh, oh, hang on a second. Tile. I was gonna ask him about the tile. No, it's just fiberglass all the way. It goes all the way up to your
Got
head,
it.
kinda.
Understood. Is it original to the home or has it been remodeled previously?
Well, it's in the basement, and I think it was remodeled probably in the 70s. Now, my
Got
father
it.
purchased the house at one point, and then I purchased it back from him, so there's a little bit of a legal issue where it just kind of unfinished business, and BJ Wexler got involved at one point. I don't know if you know who that is, but I don't know if that would get in the way of the process or not.
So we do require all owners to be on site for any appointments.
It's going to be
Is
difficult to get
everything in
BJ
your
out,
name? Okay.
but I know we can try.
Gotcha. I can certainly put you in for a callback with one of my managers. That way we can see if there's somehow that we can work with you. I can't personally speak on that, but I can certainly have somebody give you a call back and see what we can actually do for you, okay?
Okay, well, BJ passed away as part of the problem a few years ago, and he was... Yeah, anyway.
Gotcha.
He was,
I'll leave some notes in here for you.
he lived in
That way
this
when my manager...
basement for a while, and he would actually eat popcorn while he was taking showers, and it would kind of clog it up. It was... I didn't appreciate it, to be honest.
Got it. That's kind of interesting. I've never heard of eating in the shower.
Yeah, I think Kramer did on Seinfeld, too.
Oh. Got it. Well, I do have some notes in here for you. What is the phone number you would like us to give you a call back on?
402-882-2083.
Got it. All right. And what is the best time of day to reach you?
Between 10 and 4 p.m. 10 a.m.
Got it.
And,
Understood.
well, yeah, that's... After 4, my wife comes home and doesn't like to be bothered with noise, so...
Understood. We'll make sure to give you a call before that. All right. Well, I do have you all set here for a call back tomorrow after 10 and before 4 p.m. And
Can I ask
sorry
if
that
is Lou...
I don't have a little better answers for you on that.
Is Lou available? I spoke with someone named Lou the other day at this place.
Gotcha. So not currently. We're in the after-hours center now. That would be more of a 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. shift.
Yeah. Well, I like to stay up late and not get up early and not go to bed until later and then not get up the next day, you know?
Got it. Is there a different day you'd like us to reach out to you?
Nah, they're all the same, pretty much, you know?
Gotcha. Well, then I do have you all sent here, and I certainly appreciate you calling in this evening.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the help.
All right, well, not a problem. You take care.
Okay. We'll be praying to Delbert until then, till we hear from him. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Waiting for her to hang up there. Okay, well that was a warm-up. Just getting my hamstrings strung out there. That was fun. Let's take a look at the chat. Angry Music Man seems to be the only one chatting. Although there are some other viewers, it looks like. I think Angry Music Man agrees that sounded like Retarded Sheriff earlier. But, and once she said more things, she sounded like she had a couple of wits to rub together, which Retarded Sheriff doesn't, of course. Now, the more I say the name of that character and soundboard, the less likely I think we are for the algorithm to recommend, and that is the god that we all worship and pray to, is the algorithm these days. So that's what we're all about on Pran Funkels. Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's go to the new list. That lady was nice. And not particularly dumb, so... that was refreshing, I guess, but... okay, this is a... this is a Tom Saltermeyer call here. Let's give her a try. And by her, I mean... well, I'm not trying to offend anyone. Oh. I hit enter twice, and it hung up. Let's try that again.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone...
let's try a couple more times, just in case that was...
your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please
it being busy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Okay, one more.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Tom Saltermeyer, PhD. I was calling in regards to the company name that shows up on a caller ID when you call. It says Tile Company, and my client is receiving a lot of calls for the wrong company. Now, what I would like to do is speak with someone in the Grunt Munch department about this. My client's tile company is also called Tile Company, and the fact that your company's name shows up as Tile Company, it's a bit of an issue. We're considering legal action, and by that I mean watching some videos on YouTube and pursuing, where we can go further in this venture. I do have a PhD. I'm not an attorney officially. Not yet, but who knows, someday. Anyway, we'd just really like to resolve this outside of a court of law, preferably. If you could just change your name on the caller ID deal there, that would be great. Thanks. Give me a call back. Area code 402-882-2083. Yeah, I was going to try to start over and another thing that's happening these days, like everybody's using Google Voice or something where there's no stopping and replaying or re-recording or adding to or any of that. Okay. Tom was not on top of his game there, but probably doesn't matter because it was just a message that we very, very rarely get any response from messages. Let's try the next one in the list. Get ready for some breathing.
My dear friend, while I was praying for you, the Lord began to tell me that you will get out of this. You will get out of this. Matter of fact, the things that you've been dealing with over the last couple of weeks, the things that you've been faced with, I heard the Lord begin to say He's about to begin to bring you out. There's a specific anointing on you on this special day, and there's some things that the Lord revealed to me that will only make sense to you for your personal word. I need you at the sound of the beep to begin to declare, I'm coming out in the name of Jesus. I'm coming out in the name of Jesus. You're coming out of financial issues. You're coming out of bad relationships. You're coming out of things that the enemy had tried to place you in. You have 3 seconds at the count of the beep. Begin to declare, I'm coming out, Jesus. I'm coming out, Jesus. I'm coming out. Begin to declare it now.
Oh, this is Donovan.
Or I heard the Lord begin to say that this is going to be a time now that there's going to be certain shifts and certain changes that are going to begin to take place with some of the individuals and people around you. For this is going to be a time now that God shall say, I remove you from one place to promote you in another place. For you're going to be in a season that you're going to begin to see a major change that's going to begin to take place not only in your finances, but even around a particular relationship. For this is going to be a season now that I heard the Lord begin to say, pay attention to your dreams. Because there's going to be many things that He's going to reveal to you in the midnight hour during the time of your sleep. And so this is going to be a season that I heard the Lord begin to say that some of the things that you've had to go through were only things to teach you discipline and also to teach you how to let go. For this is going to be a time now that you're going to begin to see that God is going to begin to cause divine recovery. And even some things that you lost not only financially, but even some things that you lost even within the household. I heard the Lord begin to say that you will recover all. For this is going to be a time now that I heard the Lord say, what you were willing to let go of will determine what you're willing to walk into in this season. Thus saith the Spirit of the living God. My dear friend, you have been through enough. You have seen enough. I heard the Lord begin to say, now it's time that you experience total restoration. I don't know why the Lord is telling me this for you, but this is going to be a time now that God is about to restore everything that the enemy stole from you, everything that the enemy snatched from you, everything that the enemy has done to you. This is going to be the time that God is going to begin to restore it. The Bible says in Joel chapter 2 verse 25, and I will restore to you, and I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, and my great army which I sent among you. Let me explain something to you, my dear friend. Whoever and whatever has came against you, and whatever they took from you, I heard the Lord begin to say that there's an anointing that will begin to fall on you, that's about to begin to cause you to come into total restoration. God is about to restore your family, restore your household, restore your money, restore broken relationships, restore broken hearts, restore your finances. I'm telling you right now that God is about to give you full restoration. I need you to understand that He's about to restore everything that you lost, everything that He put you through.
To make your donation, I'm sorry, we did not understand that. Please try again. Please note that you can press star at any time to be connected with a live operator. To make your donation now by credit card with a live agent, press 1.
Hi, thank you for calling Manassa Jordan Ministries. My name is Camille. How much would you like to donate today?
I just wanted to talk to someone about the prophecy and all that.
Oh, to follow up with your prophecy, you need to contact our customer service. I can give you their phone number.
I was just gonna let them know I was coming out. I'm gay. I realized it listening to that message.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. This line is for processing donation only. You need to contact our customer service. I can give you their phone number.
For my phone number?
No, sir. I can give you the customer service number.
I'll send you a picture of my liver spotted deal. You want to say that?
Sorry, sir. Hello. Would you like to
No, my
donate?
name's Roger. It's not Charlie. Beg your pardon? Pay us or get the fuck off the line. We love Jesus, right? Okay. Well, I don't know. He never said Jesus, I guess, did he? Doing the Lord's work. They are. I wonder what kind of downtrodden people they're helping with this money. Maybe they are, you know. Prove me wrong, please. Okay. It's quiet in the Pran Funkels basement. Probably only for about 30 seconds, though. Did you hear my stomach make a noise? It is. Okay, let's call the next number in the list. There goes the dehumidifier.
Thank you for calling Safety Hotline. Please hold for the next available associate.
Awaken down 710.
Thank you for calling Safety Hotline. Are you calling to report a compliment or a complaint?
A compliment.
Okay, all personal information is kept strictly
confidential. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a
in
complaint.
case our calls
Beg your pardon?
A complaint? Okay, no worries. In case our call is disconnected, may I please have your first name and contact number?
Lance.
Okay, and in order for me to complete a report and alert the driver supervisor, I do just need to ask you a few questions. This will just take a few minutes, and we thank you in advance for your patience. What is the safety sticker ID number on the vehicle?
It's FD688.
F as in Frank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so F as in Frank, B as in boy, 68,
No.
A as in apple?
D as in Dillinger.
Okay,
D
so F
as
as in
in
Frank, D as in
Dinkenbody
David,
Mario.
68, 8.
Yeah, well, I like to say Dinkenbody Mario, but yeah, David works, I guess.
Okay, and license plate number?
You know, I didn't get a chance to jot that down because he was driving so goddamn fast, to be honest with you.
No worries. And how about the vehicle number by any chance?
Well, I believe that's what I gave you. The FD688.
Okay, and the name of the company?
CBRE, I believe it said.
Okay, and was this a car, truck, or van?
It was a truck, if I recall correctly.
Color of the vehicle?
I think it was white.
And in what city and state did this take place?
Junction, Tennessee.
Okay, and the name of the road?
Billard Avenue.
Billard Avenue?
Mm-hmm.
And what is the nearest landmark, exit, or mile marker to this location?
Well, there's a Walmart about a block away.
Okay, and in which direction were you heading, north, south, east, or west?
Whoa, that's kind of... I'm not real great with directions. I just... I want to say east. Like
Okay,
Diane
and how many
east.
lanes were heading in your direction?
How many what?
How
Is it
many
what?
lanes were heading in your direction?
How many lanes were heading in my direction?
Yes.
2, I guess.
Okay, and what would you like to report about the driver?
Is that all the questions?
I'm sorry?
He was driving like an asshole.
Okay, was he speeding
Going-
or...
Yes. Speeding, weaving in
Speeding,
and
okay.
out, going around people. I think he ran through a red light at one point. He
Okay, for
appeared to
speeding,
be...
do you know how... I'm sorry, go ahead.
How fast he was going?
Yes.
Well, I didn't have my radar gun out at the time because I don't have one.
No, yes, I understand, sir. It's just an estimate of how fast you believe he was going for the posted speed limit.
It's about
for the
twice
area.
as fast as everyone else looked like. He appeared to be wearing a shirt similar to a character in Revenge of the Nerds as well that I found offensive, and I don't even want to repeat what it said. He got out and got gas at the Conoco as well, and I was gonna talk to him, but I just didn't have the guts.
Okay. And do you know the closest speed limit for that area?
I think it was a 35. He was probably doing about 70.
Okay. And what lane were you in?
I was in the right.
Okay. And was the driver in front of you, or was he in the left lane?
Well, all of the above. He was all over the place. He acted like he thought it was a NASCAR race, I think. And I could be wrong. It looked like he was flipping me off at one point.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. He might have just been pointing at the sky or something, but... Huh?
Okay. And what time did you have when this occurred, sir?
It was, I think it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe.
Okay. And how was the flow of traffic during the incident? Light, moderate, or heavy?
Well, I don't know if I can answer any more questions without having my attorney present here, to be honest with you. I didn't know this was going to be a Spanish Inquisition here.
No worries, sir. I'll go ahead and get the information that you did.
Oh, there's worries. I'm worried quite a bit that this man is on the road.
Correct. I completely understand, sir. I'm going to go ahead and get the information that you did provide me to our safety supervisor immediately. That way he is aware. But we do thank you for calling and have a great rest of your day.
Okay, I was going to tell you one more thing. He threw a sandwich out the window at one point, it looked like. Toward the end of this excursion. Yeah, it looked like it. It was something like that.
Okay, I'll go ahead and inform our safety supervisor of that as well.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It was probably egg salad from what it looked like. If you want to write that. I don't know. I'll let you go.
Okay, I'll go ahead and inform them. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Chelsea, did you get that McDonald's wrapper off the TV like I asked you to? Well, I don't want a grease stain on the console. Just go get it and throw it away, would you? Thank you. Shouldn't have eaten that hummus and cabbage earlier today. I'm Chelsea. What time does Scrabble come on? Now, is it on at 2? Yeah, with Chuck Woolery. It's not on tonight? Oh, shit. I thought this was Sunday, but it's is it Monday night? Keep forgetting it's that holiday. Okay. Shit. I was waiting for her to fucking hang up. She was just sitting there listening to that performance. Here for the comments is in the chat, talking about Leprechaun Lady. Is that from last night? Or, I'm sorry, 2 nights ago. Yeah, this lady, this was obviously a driving like an asshole call, and I've never had, like, I don't know what the company is even, but that was like a fucking attorney, like, cross-examining me about like, they're trying to catch me lying about, and it was a legitimate driving like an asshole. Unfortunately, it wasn't me that saw this and got the number. So I was just guessing about the vehicle and all that. But how dare that motherfucker throw an egg salad sandwich out the window. That's one of those I wish Patrick were in the chat telling me things to say that the guy, I was trying to think of, you know, shitty things that the guy did, but also she was only going to stay, well, I thought she was only going to stay on the line for a limited amount of time, but she had a couple extra minutes to listen to me talk about McDonald's wrappers and Scrabble, so. Oh wait, she's still connected. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I need to visit the facilities. What do you think of that? Got something we can listen to while I do that. You ready? Like to hear it? Here we go. Welcome back. Well, let's keep going. Keep going in the list we got here. Gary, well, Mike's not here to play it, but Gary Busey Burger King's in the chat. He's asking what game that was from. Knowing, of course, that it's theme of... Is it Trevor or Simon? It's from Castlevania 3. So it should be Trevor, but... I'm not real sure. It's from... Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles for PlayStation P, PSP. So that answers that. It got quiet in the basement again, except the fridge is still going. Now the dehumidifier's back on. It's oh so quiet, as Bajork would say. Okay, let's go call this next. It's another driving like an asshole. And, this is the one that I think I thought I was calling on the last one, as far as pursuing actually complaining about the driving, so I guess we'll do that again. Here we go.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later.
El cliente de servicio móvil al que llama no se encuentra disponible. Favor de intentar más tarde.
Message 1, US01LV.
Las Vegas. Well, I guess they can drive like an asshole with impunity. Emphasis on the puny D. Their dick, it's small. Alright, let's call this next on. This might be a certain biblioteca individual. Or bibliotech. I don't know. I don't speak French. I only speak Bertha's language. Pig, Latin. I like to eat things. Oh. Okay. It's very loud.
Hello? Are you calling on behalf of yourself or someone else that has been diagnosed with cancer by a doctor?
Someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. And was the diagnosis for lung cancer or was it for mesothelioma?
Mesothelioma.
Do you know where in the body the mesothelioma was found?
It was in the Bordengroat area, I believe.
In the where, I'm sorry?
The Bordengroat.
So the place it was found, unfortunately, we're not able to help with that area.
Beg your pardon?
If the mesothelioma was found there versus like the lungs, the lining of the stomach, heart, or testicles, we're not able to help.
It was the Bordengroat, so it's the testicles.
Excuse me, I'm not familiar with the term. Testicles.
I'm from Canada, so.
Excuse me, has a contract with an attorney been signed regarding the diagnosis?
Absolutely not.
No. And the person that you're calling about, are they still living?
Yes.
Yes. And when was the diagnosis?
Was about 5 months ago.
Well, this year, 2024. And you said.
And Ross's hamster got wet. Beg your pardon?
Did you say this year, 5 months ago?
Yeah.
And what is your name calling on their behalf?
Colin.
Colin, thank you. And your last name?
Bladberry.
Is it Bradberry?
Bladburry.
BLAD or BRAD? I'm sorry.
Bladburry. I have a signed document from Chuck Woolery, if that helps as well.
Right now, I'm just doing the just to see if you qualify, which sounds like they will want to talk to you further. I just need to get your basic contact information, and then they'll call you to get whatever other information they might need from you, which I'm not sure what.
The Labor Day special.
What's the best phone number for you?
I'm sorry, my uncle got on the phone for a second. 402-882-2083.
The last 4 digits, what were they? 3082?
2083.
2083. Is there an email address you'd like to leave?
Yes, feltapplejacks@AOL.com.
feltapplejacks@AOL.com.
Yeah, like felt tip pins.
Thank you.
Or felt tip penises.
What's your mailing address?
423 Wonder Lane.
Zip code?
62011.
That's 423 Wander Lane, 62011, Bingham, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And the injured person, their relation to you?
Well, cousin by marriage. At least that's what we clicked on Facebook.
goodness.
I'm sorry, there's someone hammering in the background that was distracting me. What'd you say?
What is the name of the person you're calling on behalf of?
Oh, I thought I gave you... Did I not give you that already? I'm sorry.
You gave me your name, which that's what I thought you gave me. Unless you gave
Oh,
me
no.
your name.
His name is Greg.
Give me 1 moment, sir. I'll be right back.
In our attempt to serve everyone in the most efficient manner, it sometimes becomes necessary to place customers on hold. Please be assured that your call will be answered in just a moment.
James Fallows and Josh Ernest, thank you both for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Your call
Coming
will
up,
be answered in
is
just a
Donald
moment.
Trump
We
going
will
to be
not keep
called
you
to
holding a
testify
second
to
longer
Congress?
than
Mike
is
Liskoff has the
absolutely
latest on that.
necessary.
Stop the hammering. Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it? Where's the hammer? Is it on the... Go up on the other floor. Somebody go up there and stop the hammering.
We know
Stop
your time is
the
valuable,
hammering!
and we will be with you in just a moment. So please stay on the line for assistance.
Your call will be answered momentarily. Please stay on the line for assistance.
Stop the hammering.
Please be assured that your call will be answered in just a moment. So please continue to hold for just a moment longer.
Stop the hammering out there. Who's got the hammer? What? Where is it? Where's
We
the hammer?
appreciate your call
Is it
and
on
your
the... Go
business.
up on the other
Please
floor.
hold the
Somebody
line,
go up there and
one of
stop
our
the hammering.
representatives will be with you in just
Stop
a moment.
the hammering. I'll go down to the goddamn floor myself and stop it. Keep the goddamn commercial break going.
Your call is very important to us, and we will be with you momentarily to provide our assistance.
Is this so it sounds like a Maxell cassette from 1987. It's on a GTE
Your call will be
answering
answered
machine.
in just a moment. We will not keep you holding a second longer than is absolutely necessary.
That's understandable at 1:39 in the morning.
We know your time is valuable, and we will be with you in just a moment. So please stay on the line for assistance.
Did Patrick make this?
Your call will be answered momentarily. Please stay on the line for assistance.
Please be assured that your call will be answered in just a moment. So please continue to hold for just a moment longer.
Thank you for waiting, Greg. What is your last name, please?
Gregerson.
I'm sorry?
Gregerson.
Gregerson is your last name?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Gregerson?
Grggerson.
Thank you. And was the biopsy performed?
Yes.
What type of biopsy was it?
It was chrony-nominators.
Okay, thank you for providing the information. I'll be passing it on to a legal specialist, and you'll receive a call back between 9 and 3 Central Time tomorrow.
I'll be waiting with bated breath.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I have no doubt that I'll receive this call that you're promising me will happen. Yeah, I think the jig was up, folks. I was just starting to get into the Chris Hulsbeck hold music. But she came on just in time. Yeah, that hold recording sounded like Patrick. Sounded like our Pran Funkels hold music thing. We value your calls so fucking much. The last thing we want to do is keep you sitting on hold for several minutes, causing all of your listeners to your live stream to have to endure this shit. I wanted to ask him, was that Pat Metheny? Was that Al Jarreau? Was it Dan Siegel? Was it, I mean, it probably wasn't Bruce Hornsby, but who knows, maybe. Was it, there's one more. Anyway, yeah. Let's take a look at the chat. Gary Busey Burger King says, that answers that. And I would say, answer shit. Well, gonna skip the next one. We might come back to it. Here's a tree situation. Let's give him a call.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Greg Custardberry. 402-882-2083. I was just trying to make sure that you got my request for service. And God bless you, and we like popcorn. Thank you.
To review the message, press 1. To send a message...
Wow, we found one that isn't Google
Greg
Voice.
Custardberry. 402.
Okay. Well, I see a number saved in our contacts. I'm not sure if I saved it or Kira. But it's saved under Larry. And I would like to ask them if this is their homework. But I might have done that already, so eh. Now here's a number that's an alternate number. This was a sign that I saw and I was driving, so I couldn't remember. There were two different possibilities for the phone number, and this is the second one. That last call was the first one. So let's see. That one tickled my taint. And that answers that. Next in the list. A number Wilford would enjoy. Even Bill Medicare. God damn it.
Thank you for calling. For more information about your Medicare plan options, please hold while your call is routed to an agent licensed in your state. All calls are recorded for quality assurance purposes and to ensure customer satisfaction.
Okay. How was the quality of your call? Bad? Call disconnected unexpectedly. Send. Let's try that again.
Thank you for calling. For more information about your Medicare plan options, please hold while your call is routed to an agent licensed in your state. All calls are recorded for quality assurance purposes and to ensure customer satisfaction.
A clear message is being sent. And that message is, "Fuck you, Grandpa. Hurry up and die." I'm not going to try again because I know it'll do the same thing. Okay, next number in the list. Got an earth wobblet. That was a pickle-pockle system that we just heard. Let's try the next number. I thought, you know, I was optimistic. I thought we were on hold and we were going to hear Popcorn by Hot Butter, is it? With a name like Hot Butter, they have to have more than just one hit called Popcorn, right? They could have Cinnamon Roll. They could have steamed carrots. Yeah. What else? What else can you put hot butter on, man? Okay. Next number. Man. Seeking woman.
Yeah, hi, you reached Dan. If you think that you're perfect, leave me a message. All right, thank you.
Your message has been sent.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Okay, so I was about to say perfect Dan, and did he say if you think you're perfect, leave a message? That's a coincidence there. And the backstory, of course, Perfect Dan, it's Joe Cirola. I think it was him, and I think it was a Wendy's commercial, maybe, where he says moist and perfect in, moist and perfect in. And we've had a thing, we did it a long time ago, where we called Dan's and said, hey, is this Perfect Dan? And then we played that Perfect Dan. And then I think we did it more recently. And this is one of those that when I heard Dan, I thought, oh, is it Perfect Dan? And then he said, if you think you're perfect, let's call him again. Let's review.
Yeah, hi, you reached Dan. If you think that you're perfect, leave me a message. All right, thank you.
Well, I'm 82 years old, and I'm an intellectual gay man. I've got a nice large penis, and I just realized I'm gay. And I think I'm a perfect match for you, Dan. As long as you pull your hair back and wear your pink gi, please. It turns me on when you try to throw a fireball and it only goes about 2 millimeters in front of me. It reminds me of when I come. Give me a call back. Good night.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording,
Well, I'm 82 years old, and I'm an intellectual gay man. I've got a nice large penis, and I just realized I'm gay. And I think I'm a perfect match for you, Dan. As long as you pull your hair back and wear your pink gi, please. It turns me on when you try to throw a fireball and it only goes about 2 millimeters in front of me. It reminds me of when I come. Give me a call back. Good night.
to replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or
hang up. Got an earth wobblet coming across my desk. Well, I got a text back from that gentleman. And it just went to a website. responding to an earth wobblet. Hang on a second. Okay. Well, let's get back to the list. Anybody still awake in the chat? Angry Music Man's conking out. Says cheers, guys. And to that, I would say, I'm listening. Toss salads and scrambled eggs. Here for the comments. Still there. Love you a lot. Let's keep going. GBBK, still there. Love you a lot. Let's take a sneak peek of what's coming up next on ABC. Or NBC, maybe.
2.
Oh.
For sure, Motorcraft, for sure.
How do you make the great lineup of Motorcraft parts even better? You've already got batteries with Sure Power, hot firing spark plugs, and a full line of filters. So how do you make it better? Just add oil. Introducing Motorcraft Oil, formulated to stabilize oxidation and reduce wear. Rated SF, it meets the most advanced engineering standards set for the 80s. You can be sure of it.
Motorcraft, for sure.
Sunday, there are a couple of good old boys running moonshine and chasing women, the Moon Runners.
Ernie Anderson.
The first time we saw this country, we looked at raw land and saw homes and farms and families.
And
we knew it
jacked
would
off.
come, and that Wells Fargo could help. It proved to be true, and we're still proving it today. If you need money to buy something, build something, be something, see the bank that's been lending to Westerners longer than any other bank.
So in 1980 was Wells Fargo one of the most goddamn awful banks that exists? Because it certainly is now.
Muhammad Ali Professional Sports presents World War II of the welterweights. Saturday, August 2nd, live on closed circuit TV, direct from the Joe Louis Arena, Detroit, Michigan. Champion Jose Pepino Cuevas of Mexico defends his world welterweight title against undefeated Thomas Hitman Hearns of the United States. There's no home TV or radio for this historic event, so act fast. Watch your local listings for a location nearest you.
Excuse me, sir, I hate to burst your bubble, but I think this might be available on BitTorrent on the internet. Who do you think won there? It was the Muhammad Ali fight, or whatever they called it, but it was not him. But I'm going to go with Hearns because I've heard of him and not the other guy. Should I look that up? Let's do that.
It's your local list.
Let's see. I've heard of the other guy too, but not as much. Or maybe I've just heard of a beer or liquor that sounds like that. We're getting into the nitty-gritty here, folks. We're about to find out the exciting conclusion. Pran Funkels, listen to me reading quietly to myself. Okay, well, Hearns won. So there's that. Let's move on. Glad we Claire Huxtabled that one up. Now, for God's sake, Huxtable yourself together, please. You're a mess. From the sound of my voice and what I'm saying, it's probably getting late. Thanks for being here with me. Folks, we're not done yet. Got a Kevin's dad-size palm full of numbers to juggle before we're done tonight. Maybe even an extra multi-grain Cheerio mixed in there. Yeah. Multi-grain. Next number in the list.
Hello?
Yeah, I heard you've been picking on my son Kevin at school there.
Huh?
Yeah, this is Jack Arnold. My son Kevin says you've been picking on him at school.
Yeah, you got the wrong number, bruh.
Yeah. Is this that one Poison Soikus guy there?
Yeah.
This is Jack. Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to me off.
Yeah. I had to box your ears.
Huh?
I had to box your ears, you multi-grain Cheerio juggling motherfucker.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, Jack?
Yeah. Probably look like David Schwimmer. Do you?
I bet you look like your mama.
Nah, I look like a real man who plays Doom.
Oh, yeah? Doom, huh?
Yeah. Got that BFG there.
Right the fuck on, Jack. I got better things to do than waste my fucking time talking to some inbred fucker right now. Sorry.
Yeah, no inbreeding. Just good USDA whole grain motherfucking that made me a couple of red-blooded Americans.
And so, where are you from exactly?
Ohio.
Ohio, but your number show up Wyoming.
Yeah, it's a cell phone I got from some queer at the downtown market. He was selling cell phones that are not trackable to anyone. So it shows it's
cool.
Shows it's from Wyoming, but hey, I ain't never been there.
And I ain't never been to Ohio, so.
Oh, you gotta visit. There's that place that Lavoine and Shoyley make that beer. You ever seen that place? It's got the gloves on the bottles.
No, I never.
That Michael McKeon there.
No.
It's too bulky.
Oh, well, I'm alright on all that right now, but.
You ever got slapped in the face with a urinal screen?
No, never had that happen either.
Got half a mind and half a firearm to do it to you. You wanna get slapped with a urinal screen?
I don't know what a urinal screen is, but.
A urinal screen. You know, it's got the urine on it. From the urinals.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro, but I understand what you're saying now. Urinal.
Yeah, urinal.
You gotta speak a little bit more west side, west coast. with the little West Coast accent.
I'm from the East.
Well, that's fine. I'm from the West, so I don't know how you got my number then.
Yeah, one of them queers gave it to me in a gas station bathroom.
God, you sure do hang out with a lot of queers. There's a couple times you were talking about them. Making me worried there, Jack.
Beg your pardon?
Making me worried there, Jack. A couple times already you brought up queers. It makes me think that maybe, I don't know, I hate to say it, but, you know, you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're going to get your hair cut. You're hanging around queers enough, you might be gay.
I'll have you know I get my hair cut about once every 16 days. Same haircut every goddamn time. That Marine haircut there. Same one I've gotten for the last 70 years.
You're the Marine, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what unit you serve with?
10 Blackers.
What unit?
The 10 Blackers.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, it's because it was a special unit. Just like what I got in my pants there. No, I ain't gotten any access to it lately.
I wouldn't know nothing about that, but those queers in those bathrooms probably would, though. I mean, the way you've been talking about them.
Ain't nothing wrong with being queer.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing
That
against
Noid
it,
pole.
me. But it seems
I
like
think
that's
that
your
Noid...
thing. I don't judge. I don't judge, Jack.
Yeah?
So how exactly you got my number?
Yeah, that Noid pole gave it to me.
Who?
That Noid pole.
I don't know what that means, bro.
His legal name's Brian Warner.
I will never met anybody by the name Brian Warner.
Hey, likes to dress up in them costumes like it's Halloween when it's Labor Day and stuff. Got one of them big noses.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know who that is, but I don't think you know me either.
Got them glasses you just want to break the second you see them.
You wear those glasses too?
But I don't. I ain't no queer.
Oh. You could have had me fooled there, Jack.
Are you questioning my masculinity there?
Oh, no, I'm not questioning it, Jack. I know all about it. I know what you all about.
What, you Sigmund Freud there?
No.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters?
Maybe. Do you even know what my real name is? Do you even know my name, Jack?
I do.
What is it? Let's hear it.
Dumb motherfucker.
Dumb motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, that's your name. Don't wear it out.
Yeah.
You're already wearing it out, if you ask me.
Get the fuck out of here.
I had to box your ears.
I like that for the East Coast accent. Huh?
I find that very offensive.
Oh, that's good.
Please stop being racist.
My East Coast accent is more authentic than yours. I like that, and I'm from the West Coast. So get the fuck out of here.
It's a pretty good James Gandolfini there.
Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. And you don't know where I'm from now.
Well, you're part of that. You're a jack off.
I could be your neighbor.
You're definitely a jack off. I'm a jack on.
You're a jack on.
Jack on hold, to be exact.
Jack on hold.
Jack on. Oh, do you want to be on hold?
No, I'm alright. But I got better things to do, Jack. I appreciate your time for humoring me tonight. But
I was hoping to chat with a hearty vegetable man tonight.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen over here.
Well, it already has, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I was just hoping it would continue.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna continue.
Well, what kind of urinal screens you got in your bathroom?
What's that, Jack?
Yeah, what kind of urinal screens you got in your bathroom? I think I heard a deet there.
What she said, bruh?
Hey, got me on one of them speakerphones like them madmen got there.
Oh yeah,
Got that
Jack.
speaker sitting on the desk.
Everybody in my house can hear you, Jack. I like my East Coast accent better than yours. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like a... Fuck. I gotta call him back. I gotta say what I was about to say. That was fun. Never had a dueling Jack Arnold with someone on the other end.
Hello.
Hey, sounds like a decoy from To Catch a Predator in the background there. What are you doing? Is that one of them decoys from To Catch a Predator there?
Maybe. So why are you a predator? You sure does sound like one, Jack.
Yeah, I'm more along the lines of Chris Hansen there.
Okay, well I gotta go, Jack. You have a good night.
Enjoy your Toll House cookies and your sweet tea. Oh, that guy was fun. Oh, shit. I thought you had to go, sir. Oh, this is, okay. I clicked answer and it hung up. I think that was the service we called earlier. Actually calling back. Well, let's call that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh wait, that was that guy?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 80.
Possibly. Well, I think we were talking to Perverted Justice, ladies and gentlemen. Few more numbers here, and I promise I'll let you go to bed. I'm talking to you. And you, Cody. Love you a lot. Wanna fancy you.
To continue in English, press 1. Para español, oprima 2.
Primo, pasta primavera in my bloodstream.
Sorry, we didn't catch that. Please try again.
To continue in English, press 1. Para español,
Already fucking pressed 1.
Sorry, we didn't catch that.
Are
Please
you
try
fucking-
again.
to continue.
Well, mission accomplished on that one. They please take my money.
To continue in English,
1.
press 1.
1.
Para español, oprima 2.
1.
Sorry, we didn't catch that. Please try again.
To
Sorry, we didn't catch that. Please.
That's some fucking idiocracy shit there. I mean, just what a colossal waste of time and resources. Anyone who calls that fucking number, and the fact that there's a device answering and doing that, like, that's serving nothing productive, just wasting time, energy, and resources. Okay. Next number. That one was 24 hours, but I think someone conked out. That's probably what happened there. And they just have a fake answering system that pretends like it's sort of acting like it's interested in taking a message, but not actually doing that and just hanging up. It's like a soft hang up on people. Well, hey, here you go. It's, you're almost hearing a message from us saying we're closed, but not really. We're just fucking hanging up. Okay, let's try this one. Having fun tonight. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being with us.
Please leave your message for 8085.
Okay. This one is probably gonna answer. The question is, can we stomach another grandpa call? We had a break from grandpa, and then we've had an abundance of grandpa.
You are currently call number 3. Please hold and someone will be with you shortly. You are currently call number 2. Please hold and someone will be with you shortly.
There's a delay, so sorry about that.
You are currently call number 1. Please hold and someone will be with you shortly.
We're number 1. We're number 1. I like to call this hold music Enrique. Okay, next song.
You are currently call number 1.
I've got my
Please
rose
hold
out.
and someone will be with you shortly.
Got me fooled. I thought they were actually going to answer the phone. But no. No. They fucking suck. Cocksucking motherfuckers. Pieces of shit. Stupid dipshits. Imbeciles. Numbskulls. Hello?
You are currently call number 1. Please hold and someone will be with you shortly.
Rigatonis. Dimple bottoms. Stinking body Marios. Kawasaki's. Indians. Hondas. Okay, sorry. I really thought they were gonna answer. Yes, I made a mistake, like Gallagheese. Well, here's a fella we can call. Who wants to call and wake up a fella? I know I do. I'm really interested in his opinion about things. Is it a thumb up? Or a thumb way down your throat? Let's find out by calling this fella. Let's call his home phone. Here we go. We're calling you, fella. Wait for your phone to ring. Wake up, fella.
Thank you for calling.
You're quite welcome. Well, I could call another number or two. I'd like to end the show with a call where someone answers. You want to try that? Let's try that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Shell?
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
I'd pay a lot of money to listen to those messages that filled up the cavity that is Shell gas station's mailbox. And I mean mailbox. Know what I mean? Yeah, probably couldn't even juggle them in one hand like a real man. Too bulky. Well, we have a request. It's from Bertha. So we're going to try it now. Anytime we hear from Bertha, it's deemed important. It's okay. Ring, ring. Did-a-doom. Hello, it's ringing my elbow. Hey, it's ringing my elbow. You don't want to know what my elbow is. It's full of gum. And am I gonna go? Okay. Starting to think that Come and Go is not open on Labor Day. Although, it's the day after. Starring Jason Robards right now. Well, we gotta go out like with a bang. So, let's find our exit strategy, folks. Should we call a person who borrowed a piece of paper from you, but never provided a replacement one? You still hold a grudge to this day, because they still refuse to give back. You have gone to counseling. And let's call this number. I know, we've all been there. And that's why this is an important call in the history of the calls of the Pran Funk. Hey, what's up?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 50.
That's BJ. You ever noticed when you have part of your house or your friend's house that you're at is underground level, and you have a bunch of bugs and spiders and shit? Is that weird? That makes no sense, right? Got a lot of those here. Mostly spiders, and I kind of I'm cool with the spiders because they're capturing and eating the gnats and stuff, you know. There's the mayfly, honey. There's the mayfly hovering around your face, hon. I just thought I'd let you know. Need to tell that to someone tonight. How about these folks?
Thank you for calling Grace McLean. This is Samantha. How may I help you?
I was calling to report a mayfly incident.
I'm sorry, to report what kind of incident?
Mayfly incident.
I'm so sorry. I'm not understanding what you're saying.
A mayfly. It was hovering around your face, and we kind of took care of it. But we wanted to make sure you knew it was there.
You're calling from a company?
Yes.
All right. Who is it you're looking to speak with?
Donald Gibb. Is he available?
I'm so sorry. He is not. And just to make sure, you're meaning to call Grace McLean Law Firm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. May I have your name, please?
Thelma.
And your last name?
Haddington. Haddington.
First name Thelma, last name Haddington.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the company you're calling from?
Morsels, etc.
I'm sorry?
Morsels, etc.
Can you spell the first word for me?
Morsells. I believe that's how it's spelled.
What is the best number to reach you at?
402-882-2083. There's only one L, ma'am. I'm just going to correct you real quick. With the Morsels.
That was 402-882-2083.
Mm-hmm. Did you get the morsel spelling?
Yes. And you're calling us to let us know about what kind of incident?
Don Knotts had a lettuce wrap that was not up to par. We heard this happened in the twilight years of his life. Is that okay? We just thought it was kind of important.
And what was the name of the client this is regarding?
Ted McGinley. That's my client.
How's the last name spelled?
Well, he's not your client.
I'm asking about our client.
Oh, okay. Well, my client's Ted McGinley. If that helps.
What is the name of our client?
Derek. He's probably the only Derek you got in your system.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I'll forward your information and request a call back for you. Have a great day.
Okay, Gregory Hines has diarrhea on your sandwich, hon. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Is that a Michael Assbender? Is that a show ending call? It doesn't feel like it. I can't feel that in my plums. Let's consult the Tom Skerritt Chris Hulsbeck device. Nah, I don't think that was cool. Sorry. Okay, one more. Anybody still in the chat? Gary Busey, Burger King, you still there? Gary Busey, Burger King is talking about the code names for call victims, quote unquote. These are numbers in a list that I received from Kara and the description that she provided for me to go off of. And that's part of the fun that is Pran Funkels. Oftentimes these descriptions tell me absolutely nothing. And it allows me to let my freak flag fly. Don't screw up and slur some of the words in that phrase. Unless you're Kevin's dad, and then that's, you know, that's totally cool. Dagadagadabodded. Classic rock.
Home TV or radio for this historic event, so act fast. Watch your local listings for a location nearest you.
Effective life-saving tips Monday at 5.
George worked overtime to finish this suit for my wedding.
He needs the deodorant that works overtime.
Bob worked overtime learning how to skate. He needs the deodorant that works overtime.
Old Spice Stick deodorant works 24 hours. Only Old Spice Stick gives you both 24-hour protection from odor plus that famous Old Spice scent.
Bucky's been working overtime to get ready for the game.
Good thing my Old Spice Stick deodorant works overtime, too.
Old Spice Stick, the deodorant that works overtime.
Whoever that baseball player was looked... he was probably 35 at the time, but... looked like, by today's standards, looked about 65. It's weird when you see a baseball player that you think, that guy's way too old to play baseball. But that's what I just thought. Commercials from 1980, folks. Here for the comments, Gary Busey, Burger King, both still here. Well, let's make a call. Maybe I'll come and then go. Eh? Maybe I should call a different business. Let's try this one first. We can't go to your call right now. We're busy coming. Alright, who are we gonna call back? Let's revisit that. I never remember to do this. But I'm remembering now. Probably not Jack Arnold. There's the driving like an asshole cross-examination number. Should we call that? If we do, it might decrease our chances of getting a call back, so maybe not. Mesothelioma. It's been a fun episode. Let's just try to get one more wacky call in here. Thanks for hanging out with me. It really gives me a robot boner. I think my Oklahoma accent came out there for a second. A robot boner. Somebody left this phone on a hot plate. It's melting.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. Your call will be answered by the first available operator.
Your call will be answered momentarily. Please stay on the line for assistance.
We're talking Baby Bruce. We're talking Hornsby. We're talking
Thank you for waiting. Please stand by.
Please be assured that your call will be answered in just a moment, so please continue to hold for just a moment longer.
Thank you, guy on a TV across the room, recorded on a Maxell cassette in 1988.
Good morning. Are you calling on behalf of yourself or someone else that has been diagnosed with cancer by a doctor?
Someone else?
Thank you. Were they diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma?
Mesothelioma.
Thank you.
Bert.
Mesothelioma is a cancer caused by the exposure to asbestos. Was this a specific type of cancer that was diagnosed?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where on the body the mesothelioma cancer was found?
Kind of an abdominal region.
Thank you.
It was felt as well.
Okay. I do apologize, but due to the area of the where the cancer was found, we are unable to assist. But thank you for calling.
Oh, god damn it. That fucking sucks. Shit. Well, what, should I call somebody else, or? Getting a lot of third degree tonight. Who else were we gonna call back? Definitely not Manasseh. Well, I guess we could. Well, I think I know what to press now. Wait, who's the, yeah, I think it was that number that we just called. Well, let's call the ministry. the Ministry of Silly Working for Love. What a silly tune.
My dear friend, while I was praying for you, the Lord began to tell me that you will get out of this. You will get out of this.
To make your donation now by credit...
Hello, thank you for calling Manassa Jordan Ministries. My name is Camille. How much would you like to donate today?
$27, hon.
I'm sorry, how much is that again?
$27.
$27?
Uh-huh.
What is your first and last name?
Laverne. Baragry.
Can you spell that, please?
Laverne Barrigry.
Can you repeat? I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Obviously they hung up, not me. Too many I'm sorry, can you repeat? Set off the AI hang-up device. Well, what do you think, live chat, callback, or end the show? I'm watching and I'm listening while I toss salads and scramble eggs. Naked. The best way to do both those things. Well, I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Oh, yes, I do. There's an update. GBBK says, maybe call back one more time there. Okay, let's do that. And just maybe change it up.
My dear friend, while I was praying for you, the Lord began to tell me that you will get out of this. You...
To make your donation now by credit...
Hello, thank you for calling Manassa Jordan Ministry. This is Jen, and how much would you like to donate today?
$350.
Okay, let's process your donation for $350. One moment. Let me start with your name, sir.
Wilford.
Wilford.
Yes.
And what's the last name?
Brimley.
Can you spell it for me?
Brimley.
All right, thank you. Go forward. What about your phone number?
402-882-2083.
Okay. Do you have email?
My wife does.
Okay, that's fine if you don't have. We can proceed. Is it okay
Got
if we
the
can
American
ask for your date of birth?
online with the oats.
Is it okay if we can ask for your date of birth so we can add it on the birthday mailing list?
April 2nd, 1939.
Thank you so much. Now let's proceed to your address.
Diarrhea.
I'm sorry, sir?
That was my address. Did you get it?
Okay. And may I know the address? Or your address?
Did I tell it to you already?
No, sir. You didn't provide the street name, city, and state.
423 Diarrhea Boulevard, Malcolmville, Kentucky. 37344.
Okay, give me 1 second.
You know how to spell diarrhea?
No, sir. Is it okay if you can spell that for me?
Diarrhea. It was like Rhea Perlman minus a few letters.
423 Diarrhea Boulevard, Malcolm Mill, Kentucky, 37344. It's not showing up right here.
That was Danny DeVito's wife, ma'am.
Give me 1 second. I'm not sure why it's not pulling up. I put 423 Diarrhea, Diarrhea Boulevard.
I'm sorry. I got allergies. That's my cousin's address. We're trying to get it sent to.
Okay. I'm still not able to find that address, sir. I'm so sorry.
What about, I can give you my home address.
Yes, please.
423 Oatmeal Boulevard.
I'm sorry, Park Mill?
Oatmeal. What did you say?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal Boulevard.
What's the zip code?
33202. It's in Pulpy Chunks, Montana.
Okay. Is it oatmeal or oatmeal? O-A-T or O-A-K?
Oat. With a T.
O-A-T. Okay. Oatmeal Boulevard, 33202. Still also not showing.
Did you hit enter on there?
Yes, sir. 423 Oatmeal Boulevard.
Oatmeal.
M-I-L-L, right?
M-E-A-L.
Oh, like meal. I see.
Well, I guess mill would make more sense, but yes, it's M-E-A-L.
Okay.
Like the Quaker ones.
Okay, unfortunately, nothing is popping up as well, sir.
Something is here.
Okay. Do you have a P.O. box? Maybe perhaps that could also put in? I'm not sure why those addresses are not pulling up.
It's Wilford Brimley. Did you get that part?
Yes, we just need your address so we can proceed to the card number, sir.
I'm trying to give you a different address that might show up. Some of these addresses to my relatives are a little bit rural. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you do.
Yes, sir. What's other address that you may have? This is just associated to your bank card, okay? It's nothing. This is just to put in for the nation. I'm not sending you anything.
The credit union?
Yes, sir. What's the address associated on that?
3345. Apple Cinnamon Spices Boulevard.
I'm sorry. Is it 3345 Apple Cinnamon Place or Spices Boulevard?
I think I have spices in there too.
Okay,
It's
sorry to
my,
apologize, but it's also not pulling up.
well, gosh darn it.
So if you don't want to give your address, that's fine.
I've given you addresses, they just aren't in, they're too rural to show up in your system.
Unfortunately, sir, these addresses, I'm actually looking at in the Google, it's also not showing up.
I made sure it's not on Google. I don't want anybody being able to search that and finding my address.
Okay, okay, sir, if you don't want to give your
Cheese
address...
flavored grape nuts. Beg your pardon?
I'm sorry? Okay, do you want to provide your address, sir, or not, so we can proceed?
Well, I've given you several addresses. I can give you another one for my wife. You want that one?
Sir, we just need a valid address, if it's that okay with you.
Okay, you ready?
I am.
316 Chestnut Court,
City
Missoula,
and state.
Missoula, Montana.
What's the zip code?
Let me look it up. Five 9801.
Okay. All right, thank you. Sir, 816 Chestnut Street, Missoula, Montana. I have that. We can use that one, okay?
I'm glad we finally made a love connection.
Yes, sir. All right, so this is for $350, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's proceed to the card number.
4477 8912 3076 41.
Okay, what's the last two?
44.
Okay, I have 4477 8912 3076 and then 41. We're lacking 2 digits.
That's a David Byrne
44.
device.
4477 8912 3076 4144. Is that right?
Flex all 454. God damn it.
I'm sorry, sir. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, what's the expiration date?
442397.
No, sir. Expiration.
231. Pumpkin batter.
Sir, I just need the expiration date.
Oh, I'm sorry. Quaker Oats.
Okay, sir, it seems that you're not going to make a donation. I'll just put a note right here. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful morning. Bye for now.
You too. Thanks for making that Quaker Oat note. That's my favorite oat note of the day.
You have a wonderful morning, sir. Bye-bye.
You too. God bless. Okay. Well, that was fun. Probably time to toss in the leprechaun. Wouldn't you say? Thanks for being here, folks. Love you a lot. I've had a lot of fun tonight. It's been weird, and therefore, fun. We'll see you soon on Oops, all video game music. Probably Thursday at this point. And I'd like to thank our patrons on Patreon. Angry Music Man, Colin, Blue What, 123, Redacted, Jimmy, Soma, Donathan Wongathan, Chris Wimberly, and last but not least, a man who likes cheese. That's the best I could do. K7. If you'd like to help pay the bills for us, got a Patreon link and a PayPal link in the description. I recommend you listen to this show via the archive MP3. And if you want to have it automatically downloaded in your podcasting app, got an RSS code you can copy and paste. Go to our Discord, Pran Funkels, and you'll find it there if you look hard enough. But the official version of every show is on there, not YouTube. We don't always edit. Most of the time we don't edit the YouTube version. Sometimes we'll re-upload it after we have it on archive. But anyway, it's always recommended you listen to this show on archive if you're listening to the audio on your iPod, Grandpa. Thanks for listening. Love you a lot. See you soon. It's been fun. Good night.
James Fallows and Josh Earnest, thank you both for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Coming up, is Donald Trump going to be called to testify to Congress? Michael Liskoff has the latest on that. Stop the hammering. Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it?
I don't know.
Where's the hammer? Is it on the... Go up on the other floor. Somebody go up there and stop the hammering. Stop the hammering. I'll go down to the goddamn floor myself and stop it. Keep the goddamn commercial break going. Call fucking Phil Griffin. I don't care who the fuck you have to call. Stop the hammering. Empty out the goddamn control room and find out where this is going on. It's either there, or out there somewhere. The woman talking in my ear was talking about the Labor Day special repeatedly every time we went to a SOT. Yeah, what do you mean in the conversation? Not in the Bush SOT, no. Fucking out of control shit.